In a world that often equates wealth with material possessions and financial success, the ancient philosophy of Stoicism offers a transformative perspective on what it means to be truly wealthy. This video will guide you through 5 essential chapters that explore how to redefine personal and inner wealth. Chapter 1. The Stoic View on Wealth. The Stoic view on wealth challenges the conventional understanding of riches and prosperity. For the Stoics, true wealth is not measured by the abundance of material goods, but by the state of one's character and the quality of one's life. Philosophers like Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius emphasized that external possessions are fleeting and beyond our control. Instead, they argued that real wealth comes from cultivating virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. In a world where success is often equated with financial prosperity and the accumulation of material goods, the Stoic perspective offers a radical shift in thinking. The teachings of Seneca, for example, highlight the impermanence and potential burdens of wealth. Seneca, one of the wealthiest men of his time, often spoke of the dangers of attaching one's happiness to material possessions. He advised that true wealth lies in the ability to be content with less and to find joy in the simple and essential aspects of life. Seneca's letters and essays are rich with insights on how to live a fulfilled life by focusing on inner virtues rather than external wealth. Epictetus, a former slave who became a prominent Stoic philosopher, provides a compelling argument for why wealth should not be the measure of a person's worth. In his teachings, Epictetus emphasizes that freedom and tranquility come from within. He believed that by mastering our desires and understanding what truly matters, we can attain a state of inner peace that external wealth can never provide. Epictetus taught that the pursuit of material wealth often leads to anxiety and dependence, while true wealth is found in self-control and the cultivation of the mind. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, offers perhaps the most poignant reflections on wealth from the perspective of someone who had immense power and resources. In his personal writings, Meditations, Marcus Aurelius contemplates the transient nature of all earthly possessions and the importance of focusing on what is within our control. He reminds himself, and us, that wealth and status are fleeting and that true value lies in living according to nature and reason. For Marcus, a life well lived is one in which we develop our character and contribute positively to the world, rather than one spent in the relentless pursuit of more possessions. To delve deeper into these teachings, let us examine how each of these Stoic philosophers found contentment and fulfillment in living virtuously, regardless of their external circumstances. Seneca's writings often stress the importance of self-sufficiency and the power of the mind to overcome external challenges. He believed that by training the mind to be resilient and adaptable, one could achieve a state of contentment that is immune to the whims of fortune. Seneca's philosophy encourages us to find stability within ourselves and to detach our sense of happiness from the ups and downs of material wealth. Epictetus, on the other hand, provides practical advice on how to navigate the complexities of life with wisdom and grace. He encourages us to focus on our inner resources and to develop an attitude of indifference toward things that are beyond our control. This Stoic principle of focusing on what we can control is a powerful tool for achieving a sense of peace and contentment. By redirecting our efforts from the pursuit of external wealth to the cultivation of inner virtues, we can build a foundation of true wealth that is resilient and enduring. Marcus Aurelius's reflections offer a unique perspective from someone who had unparalleled access to wealth and power. Despite his position, Marcus constantly reminded himself of the fleeting nature of all earthly things and the importance of living a life of virtue. His writings serve as a guide for those seeking to balance external success with inner tranquility. Marcus teaches us that true fulfillment comes from aligning our actions with our principles and from contributing to the greater good. By embracing the Stoic view on wealth, we can begin to shift our focus from accumulating material possessions to developing our inner resources, leading to a deeper sense of happiness and contentment. By embracing the Stoic view on wealth, you can begin to shift your focus from accumulating material possessions to developing your inner resources, leading to a deeper sense of happiness and contentment. This shift in perspective not only transforms our understanding of wealth, but also provides a more sustainable and fulfilling path to well-being. It invites us to reconsider what it means to be truly wealthy and to find richness in the cultivation of our character and the quality of our lives. Through the teachings of Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius, we learn that true wealth is within our reach, accessible not through the accumulation of external goods, but through the development of our inner virtues. Chapter 2. Defining personal wealth. True wealth, according to Stoic philosophy, is rooted in our values, virtues, and the contentment we derive from living a life aligned with our principles. This chapter focuses on redefining wealth on a personal level, urging you to examine what truly matters to you and to assess your values and priorities. The Stoics believe that material wealth and external success are secondary to the richness of our inner lives, where true prosperity resides. To begin redefining personal wealth, it is essential to reflect on what brings genuine fulfillment and happiness. Ask yourself, what do I value most in life? Is it financial success, relationships, personal growth, or contributing to the well-being of others? By identifying your core values, you lay the foundation for a life that prioritizes what truly matters to you. This process involves deep introspection and honesty, as it requires you to distinguish between societal expectations and your authentic desires. One practical exercise to help define personal wealth is to create a list of your top 5 values. These could include honesty, integrity, kindness, creativity, or any other principle that resonates with you. Once you've identified these values, consider how they manifest in your daily life. Are your actions and decisions aligned with these values? If not, what changes can you make to better align your life with your principles? This exercise not only clarifies what is important to you, but also provides a roadmap for making decisions that enhance your sense of fulfillment. Another valuable exercise is to reflect on moments in your life when you felt truly wealthy, not in a financial sense, but in terms of emotional and spiritual abundance. Perhaps it was a time when you felt deeply connected to others, engaged in meaningful work, or experienced a sense of peace and contentment. By identifying these moments, you can gain insights into what constitutes true wealth for you. This reflection can guide you in seeking out experiences and opportunities that enrich your life in similar ways. The Stoics emphasize the importance of focusing on what is within our control, our thoughts, actions, and responses. By shifting your focus to these areas, you can cultivate a sense of abundance that is not dependent on external circumstances. This principle is particularly powerful in a world where we are often bombarded with messages equating wealth with material possessions and status. By embracing the Stoic approach, you learn to find contentment in the stability and resilience of your inner life, regardless of external fluctuations. In addition to introspective exercises, this chapter provides practical strategies for living a life aligned with your values. One such strategy is the practice of mindful living. This involves being fully present in each moment and making conscious choices that reflect your principles. For instance, if one of your core values is kindness, you can make a deliberate effort to perform acts of kindness daily, whether it's through small gestures like offering a compliment or more significant actions like volunteering your time to help others. Another strategy is to cultivate gratitude, a cornerstone of Stoic practice. By regularly acknowledging and appreciating the good in your life, you shift your focus from what you lack to the abundance that surrounds you. This practice can be as simple as keeping a gratitude journal, where you write down 3 things you are grateful for each day. Over time, this habit trains your mind to seek out and recognize the positive aspects of your life, enhancing your overall sense of well-being. Furthermore, this chapter explores the concept of enough. In a society that often encourages relentless pursuit of more, the Stoic philosophy teaches us to recognize and be content with what we have. Reflect on what constitutes enough for you in various aspects of your life, such as finances, relationships, and achievements. Understanding and embracing your threshold of enough can liberate you from the constant desire for more and allow you to enjoy the present moment fully. Incorporating these practices into your daily routine can transform your perspective on wealth and lead to a richer, more fulfilling life. By defining personal wealth in terms of values and virtues rather than material possessions, you create a foundation for lasting happiness and contentment. This shift not only enhances your inner life, but also influences how you interact with the world, fostering a sense of purpose and meaning in all that you do. Ultimately, this chapter invites you to embark on a journey of self-discovery and alignment with your true self. By redefining wealth on your terms, you free yourself from external pressures and expectations, paving the way for a life of genuine abundance and fulfillment. As you integrate these Stoic principles into your daily life, you will find that true wealth is not something to be acquired, but a state of being that you cultivate from within. Chapter 3. Knowing what is enough. One of the key teachings of Stoicism is understanding and accepting what is enough. The constant pursuit of more can lead to a never-ending cycle of dissatisfaction and anxiety, where contentment always seems just out of reach. In this chapter, we explore the Stoic principle of sufficiency and how to apply it to your life. By understanding what constitutes enough, we can break free from the relentless chase for more and find true satisfaction in what we already possess. The Stoic principle of sufficiency starts with self-awareness and reflection. It requires us to critically evaluate our desires and distinguish between our true needs and our wants. Needs are the essentials required for a healthy and functional life, such as food, shelter, and companionship. Wants, on the other hand, are often shaped by societal expectations and can include things like luxury items, excessive wealth, and status symbols. The Stoics teach us that recognizing and appreciating the sufficiency of our needs is crucial for achieving a state of contentment. Consider the analogy of a garden. A garden that receives just the right amount of water and nutrients thrives, while one that is overwatered or over-fertilized may suffer. Similarly, our lives flourish when we focus on fulfilling our essential needs rather than overindulging in unnecessary wants. By understanding and practicing this balance, we can lead a more harmonious and fulfilling life. To start this journey, it is helpful to conduct a thorough inventory of your life. Reflect on your current possessions, lifestyle, and ambitions. Ask yourself whether each of these elements contributes to your well-being or merely adds to the clutter and noise of life. This reflection can be uncomfortable, as it might reveal that many of the things we strive for do not genuinely enhance our happiness. However, this discomfort is a necessary step towards simplifying our lives and focusing on what truly matters. One practical strategy for recognizing and appreciating sufficiency is to adopt a minimalist approach to living. Minimalism, in this context, is not about deprivation, but about intentionality. It involves making deliberate choices about what to keep and what to discard, whether it be physical possessions, commitments, or even relationships. By stripping away the excess, we create space for the things that genuinely matter and contribute to our well-being. For example, you might start by decluttering your home. Remove items that do not serve a purpose or bring you joy. This practice can extend to your daily schedule as well. Evaluate your commitments and activities and eliminate those that do not align with your core values or contribute to your goals. This process helps to simplify your life, making it easier to focus on what is truly important. Another essential aspect of knowing what is enough is practicing gratitude. Gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to what we already have. By regularly acknowledging and appreciating the good in our lives, we cultivate a mindset of abundance. This can be as simple as maintaining a gratitude journal, where you write down things you are thankful for each day. Over time, this habit can transform your perspective, helping you to see sufficiency in places where you previously saw scarcity. moderation is also a critical component of this Stoic principle. The Stoics advocated for moderation in all aspects of life, from consumption to emotions. They believed that excess, whether in wealth, food, or even pleasure, leads to imbalance and suffering. By practicing moderation, we can avoid the pitfalls of overindulgence and maintain a balanced, healthy lifestyle. To illustrate, consider the example of eating. Consuming more food than necessary can lead to health problems and discomfort, while eating just enough to nourish the body leads to well-being. The same principle applies to other areas of life, such as work, leisure, and relationships. By finding and maintaining balance, we can achieve a more content and stable existence. The Stoic practice of negative visualization can also aid in appreciating sufficiency. This involves imagining the loss of things we take for granted, such as our health, loved ones, or possessions. By contemplating these losses, we come to value and cherish what we have even more. This practice reinforces the idea that we often have more than enough, and that our true wealth lies in the everyday blessings we might overlook. Furthermore, knowing what is enough involves redefining success and achievement. In a culture that often equates success with wealth, power, and status, it is essential to develop a personal definition of success that aligns with your values and principles. For the Stoics, success was about living a virtuous life, fulfilling one's potential, and contributing to the greater good. By embracing this definition, you can shift your focus from external achievements to internal fulfillment. Finally, simplicity plays a crucial role in achieving sufficiency. Simple living means finding joy in the small, everyday moments and pleasures, rather than constantly seeking grand experiences or possessions. It involves slowing down and appreciating the present, whether it's enjoying a meal with family, taking a walk in nature, or simply sitting in silence. This approach helps to ground us in the here and now, fostering a sense of peace and contentment. In conclusion, understanding and accepting what is enough is a transformative process that requires introspection, intentionality, and a shift in perspective. By differentiating between needs and wants, practicing gratitude, embracing moderation, and redefining success, you can cultivate a sense of sufficiency that leads to true wealth and contentment. This Stoic principle offers a powerful antidote to the modern-day pressures of consumerism and relentless pursuit, guiding you towards a richer, more fulfilling life. Chapter 4. Practicing Poverty. Practicing poverty is a powerful exercise recommended by Stoic philosophers to prepare for life's uncertainties and to appreciate what we often take for granted. This practice, rooted in the teachings of Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius, encourages us to confront our fears of loss and scarcity by voluntarily living with less. By doing so, we build resilience, gain a deeper appreciation for our lives, and develop a more profound sense of gratitude. The concept of practicing poverty might seem counterintuitive in a world that often equates success and happiness with material wealth and abundance. However, the Stoics recognized that true contentment and inner strength come from our ability to thrive under any circumstances, not just favorable ones. By occasionally choosing to live without the luxuries we usually enjoy, we can cultivate a mindset that remains unshaken by external changes. To begin practicing poverty, start by identifying the areas of your life where you can simplify. This might involve reducing your reliance on certain comforts, such as expensive meals, technological gadgets, or luxurious clothing. Instead, opt for simpler alternatives that still meet your basic needs. For instance, prepare and eat a basic meal like beans and rice instead of dining out at a fancy restaurant. Wear plain, comfortable clothes instead of fashionable attire. These small changes can help you realize how little you truly need to be satisfied. Another effective way to practice poverty is through periodic fasting or abstinence from certain pleasures. Fasting from food, social media, or entertainment for a day or more can be a powerful reminder of your capacity for self-control and resilience. It also helps to reset your appreciation for these things when you reintroduce them into your life. For example, after a day of fasting, you may find that a simple meal tastes more delicious than any gourmet dish.
Living with less also means cultivating contentment with what you already have. This involves shifting your focus from acquiring more to making the most of what you possess. Engage in activities that do not require material wealth, such as spending time in nature, reading, or having meaningful conversations with loved ones. These experiences can provide deep fulfillment and remind you that true happiness does not depend on external possessions.
The psychological benefits of practicing poverty are profound. First, it reduces anxiety about the future. By experiencing and overcoming the discomfort of living with less, you build confidence in your ability to handle adversity. This prepares you mentally and emotionally for any real hardships that may come your way. Knowing that you can endure and even thrive without excess comforts can significantly alleviate fears about financial instability or loss. Moreover, practicing poverty enhances your gratitude for the abundance you usually enjoy. When you return to your normal lifestyle after a period of voluntary simplicity, you do so with a renewed appreciation for your comforts. This gratitude enriches your everyday experiences and makes you more mindful of the blessings in your life. It shifts your mindset from one of entitlement to one of appreciation, which can lead to greater overall happiness. Practicing poverty also fosters a sense of solidarity and empathy with those who live with less out of necessity. By temporarily sharing in their experience, you gain a deeper understanding of their challenges and develop greater compassion. This can inspire you to act more generously and supportively toward others, further enriching your own life and the lives of those around you.
To maintain the practice of poverty in a balanced way, it is important to integrate it into your routine without causing undue hardship. Set aside specific times or periods, such as one day a week or a few days each month, to live more simply. Reflect on your experiences during these times and consider keeping a journal to document your thoughts and insights. Over time, you will likely find that this practice not only strengthens your resilience but also enhances your overall sense of well-being.
In conclusion, practicing poverty is a powerful Stoic exercise that prepares you for life's uncertainties and fosters a deeper appreciation for your current blessings. By voluntarily living with less, you develop resilience, gratitude, and a profound sense of contentment. This practice challenges the conventional pursuit of material wealth and offers a path to true inner strength and happiness. Embrace the simplicity and the lessons it brings, and you will find yourself better equipped to face any challenges that life may present. Chapter 5. Cultivating Inner Wealth. In the philosophy of Stoicism, inner wealth stands as the true benchmark of a rich and fulfilling life. Unlike external wealth, which fluctuates with the whims of fortune, inner wealth is grounded in unchanging virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These virtues form the bedrock of a stable and meaningful existence, providing a reservoir of strength and contentment that external circumstances cannot shake. Cultivating inner wealth requires a deliberate and consistent effort to nurture these virtues in our daily lives. This process begins with self-reflection, a practice that enables us to examine our thoughts, actions, and motives with honesty and clarity. By regularly setting aside time to reflect on our behavior and its alignment with our core values, we gain insights into our strengths and areas for improvement. Journaling can be an effective tool in this regard, offering a tangible way to track our progress and deepen our self-awareness.
Mindfulness is another essential practice for cultivating inner wealth. By staying present and fully engaged in each moment, we can observe our thoughts and emotions without becoming entangled in them. This detachment allows us to respond to situations with greater wisdom and equanimity, rather than reacting impulsively. Techniques such as meditation, deep breathing exercises, and mindful movement can help us develop this heightened state of awareness and calm. Continuous learning is also crucial in the pursuit of inner wealth. The Stoics believed that education and the pursuit of knowledge were lifelong endeavors. By seeking out opportunities for growth, Whether through reading, engaging in meaningful conversations, or exploring new experiences, we expand our understanding and refine our virtues. This commitment to learning keeps our minds sharp and open, fostering intellectual curiosity and personal development.
Engaging in reflective practices is another powerful way to cultivate inner wealth. Regularly contemplating philosophical teachings, such as those found in the works of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, can deepen our understanding of Stoic principles and how to apply them in our lives. Reflecting on these teachings helps us internalize their wisdom and integrate it into our daily actions and decisions. Moreover, cultivating inner wealth involves actively seeking out opportunities to practice and embody the virtues we aspire to. For instance, we can cultivate courage by stepping out of our comfort zones and facing challenges head-on, even when they are daunting. We can practice justice by treating others with fairness and respect, and by standing up for what is right. Temperance can be developed by exercising self-control and moderation in our desires and actions. Each of these practices reinforces the others, creating a virtuous cycle of personal growth and enrichment. Setting aside time for personal development is also essential in this journey. This might involve dedicating specific periods each day or week to activities that promote growth, such as reading, meditating, or engaging in physical exercise. These routines help us build and maintain the habits that support our inner wealth. Furthermore, fostering inner wealth involves surrounding ourselves with a supportive community. Engaging with like-minded individuals who share our values and aspirations can provide encouragement, accountability, and inspiration. This community can be found through social groups, educational institutions, or online forums dedicated to philosophical discussions and personal growth. The benefits of cultivating inner wealth are profound and far-reaching. A life grounded in virtue and self-awareness offers a deep sense of fulfillment and peace that external achievements alone cannot provide. When we prioritize our inner development, we become more resilient, adaptable, and content, regardless of the challenges or changes we encounter in the external world. In conclusion, cultivating inner wealth is a lifelong journey that requires dedication, reflection, and practice. By nurturing virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, we build a strong foundation for a rich and meaningful life. Through self-reflection, mindfulness, continuous learning, and active practice, we can develop a profound sense of fulfillment and peace. Embracing these practices allows us to thrive in any circumstance, finding true wealth not in what we have, but in who we are.